Okay, I wanted to do a quick video on a new miner I got. It's called the bitaxe 601. It's the latest bitaxe. There's been some older ones that had a lower hash rate. This one's pushing about just over 1 terahash per second there, so that's pretty decent out of a miner this size. And you can hear the fan. It's fairly quiet. I think you can order an upgraded fan that's a little quieter if you like. I don't find this one too bad. It's kind of a background noise you just get used to. You could put it really anywhere. I mean, it just runs on Wi-Fi, so that makes it pretty flexible where you put it. I like just kind of have it sitting on my desk here. But anyway, so this is a lot that I'm using it. There's a couple ways you can use this. You could add it to a pool and mine that way for Bitcoin, or do what's called solo mining. So that's more like the lottery side. So I'll go through a bit of what each of those are. But at any rate, I think if you put this in a pool, the 1 terahash, it's going to take a long time to, I think, earn any, even a payout there. I don't know if you ever would. So what I like to use it for, and probably what most people will use this for, is that lottery mining. So we'll talk about that. But really, when you look at this, it's mining that SHA 256 hash. So that's Bitcoins primarily. Some other popular coins, like I mine a bit of what's the other one, Caspa, which I don't think you'd mind with this. Maybe if you could hack the firmware or something one day, maybe you could. I don't know. But right now, I don't know of a way to mine Caspa. It's all that SHA 256 right now. And then the other one, obviously Dogecoin, the script mining is a pretty popular one, like the Doge and the Litecoin and all that stuff. Some of those ones you can mine at the same time there. But anyway, like I said, I'm mining a bit of Caspa. It's just kind of neat. I doubt it'll pay back the miner I have there. I'll probably make a video on that miner at some point. But this bitaxe, with a lottery one, kind of slick. So let's look at a bit of some of the consoles for this. So this is the actual software for the OS here for the bitaxe. So you can see, you got a few settings. When you first get it, you got to put it on your network. So this one, it runs Wi-Fi, so you can connect to it with your phone or your computer, and you just add it on your network. And then once it's added on your network, it's a typical setup. You go and find it by the IP address, and then you can set up where you want to be mining from. So I've got this set. Like I said, I'm using it sort of in the lottery mode, and I'm mining off of luckymonster.pro. So not too much to set up there. Just you set up that Stratum host, the port, and then your Bitcoin wallet, and you can put a dot for your miner name if you like. But anyway, you can play a bit with the frequency and the voltage, so you can actually overclock this a bit. I think I'm running defaults here. Haven't really played with that. Might play around with that a bit. A lot of people upgrade the fans and stuff, and then you can kind of up the voltage and that kind of stuff and crank a little boost on them. But it's a pretty nice UI. Like I like the UI. You can see some stuff here. That's interesting. Okay, there we go. Thought maybe we weren't mining anymore, but anyway, you can see kind of the hash rate, what the efficiency looks like. I'm actually seeing a few more rejected shares since I moved to this new pool here. I don't know if that's because of that or what. I actually normally don't see that. But anyway, you can kind of see your hash rate over time. So it's got a nice graph there. Gives you a bit of a sense of your power consumption and things like that. This is one of those, the ASIC miner being sort of a Bitcoin miner. You can see there I'm mining on that Lucky Monster pool. And then if we jump over to the actual pool, the Lucky Monster, so you can see me here. It seems fairly consistent with what I'm seeing with the OS, but I've just been mining it for, I don't know, I just set up this pool maybe yesterday. And then, I think this is telling us that we've got a pretty good chance of earning those 3 Bitcoins there, only be 14,000 years is a sure thing. But that's at the 1 terahash per second, so that gives you a sense of kind of what your odds look like. And that's expressed in years, but if you want to see what it looks like expressed as some other numbers, and this one may give you a better feeling about it. If I look at mining at around 1 terahash, then every time a block is added to the chain, which is every 10 minutes with Bitcoin, you've got a 1 in 725 million. So that that's pretty good. It's probably slightly better than the lottery. I'm not really sure what the lottery is for 649 or whatever. and then your chance per day. So you got a 1 in 5 million chance per day, because every 10 minutes you're basically having another chance. So over 24 hours in a day, that's quite a few chances. So that gives you 1 in 5 million. And then the time estimate, you see that 14,000 years again. So that's pretty consistent with what we were seeing from the pool itself. But anyway, with where we're at with Bitcoin right now, if you did get that next block and struck gold there, you'd earn 3.15 Bitcoins is what it's at currently. I can't remember when the next halving's supposed to be. I think that's coming up. I want to say 2028, but don't quote me on that. I could be wrong. But anyway, for now, it's 3.15 coins, and then once that halving happens, it'll be even less. But anyway, this is the bitaxe miner, the 601, the latest one. It's pretty sweet. I mean, it supports the network, and it's probably better than a lottery ticket. But anyway, so that's a little bit more about that. And like I said, I'll probably do another video maybe on my Caspa miner. We can have a look at that one. That's a real long shot.